Hey, welcome back, V-Jeepers, YouTubers. Today I have one of these Harbor Freight mini tire changers. I ended up mounting it to my workbench. I've messed around with it a little bit, and yeah, you definitely need to mount it down to something sturdy. So I got this tire. Tires were kind of wore out and it leaks air, but I'm gonna put a tube in it. But this tire has the bearings in it, so the actual pieces it comes with doesn't really sit down, because otherwise it would press on the center piece of the bearing. So I added a washer to it. That way it sits over that lip. Do you see that lip right there? But I just set a washer over it, that way when you press down on it, it doesn't. You got to remove the valve stem, core out, that way it drains all the air out of it. Which there's no air left in it, flat. Now we're going to break the bead. So all you're really doing is just pushing down on it. Works really good to break the bead. It has this piece here, so if it'll fit on your rim, it's supposed to lock down into your rim and keep everything tight, but it won't work for this with the bearing in there. You don't want to really tighten it down, that way your rim doesn't spin. Get it started right underneath there, just push down, and then your bead's loose now. Now to get the tire off, I'm going to spray it with a little bit of, this is just dish soap and water. They make tire lube too, but it works. You get this little ball in, get it right underneath that bead. Sometimes it comes off easy, sometimes it doesn't, but you just rotate it, comes right off. Now the bottom one, you sometimes can just pull it off. Or you can just get this in there. there you have it. Tire is off. I'm gonna pull the valve stem out because the inner tube comes with a stem, so let me remove that and then we'll install the tire. All right, so we're gonna lube this up some more. We're gonna put the tire on. Press down, kind of work it around. Now, if you're just using a regular tire, just replacing the tire, you don't need a tube. This is a hard part, putting a tube in there without pinching it. I got these tubes off of Amazon. I think they were like $7 for 2 of them. And even if you're putting a tube in and you're only replacing, you only need one, get the 2-pack just in case you pinch it, because it's easy to pinch the tubes. Otherwise, you have to wait for your next shipment to come in. There. Just get a needle nose. Kind of helps pull up on it a little bit. And then I'm going to give it just a little bit of air. Just enough to make sure it keeps out of the way. I use this little Milwaukee portable. Man, I have to tell you what, that thing's like a lifesaver sometimes. Beats dragging out your compressor hose or your hose out and everything. So. All right, so now you got this part here. I don't know, I prefer using a spoon, but I'm gonna use this. It does work, but what you want to do is just want to get that kind of down in there, trying to make sure you don't pinch your tube. Like that. They say it takes a little bit to work it. If you get that side down and you push up on this and push down on that, it seems to go. But, so I've always used regular tire spoons, but since I was doing a video on this with what they have, you go. It's a nice unit. I mean, yeah, it has a little bit of flaws. I did a couple other smaller tires, didn't have any problem, and this wasn't too bad. But like I say, you just gotta make sure you take your time, lube it up really good. But is it worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Better than taking it somewhere and having somebody else do it and charge you a bunch to change them out. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.